game you want to get to. Cavs, Suns, January 4th. It's a Wednesday night at the Romo Fijo. Couple tickets here for you. Be caller 10 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
Welcome back.
Local DJ and all-around female orgasm denier, Alan Cox.
This is the Alan Cox Show
on 100.7 WMMS.
Cavs off tonight, licking their wounds in Texas. They lost to the Spurs by 1 point last night. 112-111 was the final. They'll head to Dallas to play the Mavericks tomorrow night before they come back home. 9 o'clock tomorrow night is the tip-off here on MMS. So if you want to get the full Cavs live experience, pregame starts at 8:30. And then they'll be back home to play the Pacers on Friday night at 7:30. And you have a couple of weeks remaining. If you feel the pressure to deliver on holiday gifts, look no further than CLE Clothing Company. Make sure you use the promo code JOLLY, JOLLY, for 20% off, whatever you get, no matter how often you do it. Right? You go in one of the stores, you get online, and you go, ooh, I found some fun things. And then you type it up, and you put in JOLLY, and then the very next day, I forgot. Aunt Marge would love this thing. You can use the promo code JOLLY all over again the next day, and you'll get the same 20% off. So keep that in mind. What?
Aunt Marge would love that thing.
Well, they have so many things that, by the way, Terry the Goat picked Monday Night Football correctly. Pats over the Cardinals. But that only put her at 3-5. She picked 8 games for Week 14, so she goes to 3-5 that week. And I think we'll get the Week 15 picks from her on Thursday this week. That's our last live show of the year. And so if I get them over the break, by the way, I will still post them to the Alan Cox Show Facebook page. I got a letter from Mark, who listens in Columbus. And he said, Alan, I painstakingly went through all of Terry the Goat's picks. If you had bet a flat $100 on each of her picks, you would now have $319.33. Her overall record is 69 and 72 and one tie. It's not too bad. 69-72. You could have, don't look at me like that. I'm not prepared to do math. I'm just reading this as written from Mark in Columbus, who, I take him at his word, painstakingly went through Terry the Goat's picks.
Now, Gwen, you don't listen to the show,
right?
But there's a controversial thing that happens when we do these picks. I will voice whether I agree with her picks or I disagree with her picks. And some people take issue with how I voice those opinions.
So people care if you agree with a goat or not?
It's how he agrees or disagrees. You will hate
I'm
it.
just asking.
Yeah.
Just
So
it up.
if I agree with Terry's pick, I'll throw in, yeah.
Oh, gross.
Told ya.
That is terrible.
And that you've just given him what he wanted.
He
You
can
fell
have it.
right
He can
into
have
his
all
trap.
Of that. That was horrible.
You have fallen into his trap.
And then if I don't like the pick, I'll say,
Doesn't get any better. But again, I don't tell people what to do. And the audience is evenly split.
very split.
Very
on the
divisive.
noises or on the goat?
On the
girls hate it, the guys love it.
The guys love those noises?
Well, if you like, some people like really cringy humor.
Oh, God, I think I just threw up in my mouth.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
The way it hits people. There are a few women that like it.
No, there aren't.
There
Yes,
are.
there
I've
are.
heard from a couple.
There's
False.
a few.
Heard from a couple.
Fake news.
Very turned on.
Hey, Brett. They're just the right
Do
amount
not
of wet.
make me spit all over this new equipment.
Did you say new equipment?
I did.
God bless America. Gotta
You
get any
said
goddamn
it.
respect around here. Yep. Hey, Brett in Kent.
Yes, sir. Good evening, guys.
Hey, well, thanks for hanging on, Brett. What's going on?
I don't normally call in, but I just had a funny little thing happen this weekend
Yeah.
that I was like, I got to call in and tell these guys. So I hop in the car and pulling out of the driveway, there's a local sports talk radio station on. I'm not really paying attention. And the guy goes, let's go to our next caller. It's Dick in Dayton. And I'm like, what? Turn it up. And sure enough, it's Dick from Dayton. And sticking to the playbook, calling a radio station, talking about banjos, lows, where his cousins grew up.
Oh, yeah.
sending
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
host
All the greatest hits.
gifts and all this.
Yep.
Yeah. So I didn't know if you guys were already privy to that with the other stations, or if he's cheating on you a little bit. Or
No.
what it was.
It was brought to my attention the very first time he called my show. People immediately, I was the new guy, didn't know anything about anything, and people immediately said, that guy calls every radio station. And that's when he was just taking his breaks at the Lowe's there in Dayton.
Yeah.
He was, right. So he retired from that. Ironically, since he retired, we hear from him less.
He's got stuff to do.
He's got stuff to do. He's
He's got
got
banjos to play, especially this time of year. He's doing a lot
He's-
of Christmas concerts.
Yeah, he's got mandolins to destroy, and he's got banjos to detune, and
I was just laughing. I was just laughing to myself in the car as I'm listening, because I could just almost see the look on the host's face with the awkwardness of like, what is happening right now with the sending them gifts and stuff.
Oh
But
no,
anyway,
I
just gotta
guarantee.
pick up on
Yeah,
this.
I guarantee that, Brett. I guarantee whoever he called, that was not the first time that he's ever called. So that guy probably reacts to Dick the same way I do, which is let's see what happens, and it's usually the same thing that happens. But we've gone on
Good
a Dick
stuff.
hiatus occasionally too. But I appreciate the heads up.
happens.
Thank you, Brett.
Do you think that?
Cheers.
Do you think that's a certain type of psychosis?
I don't think it's a psychosis. I think he's bored, and I think that's. Listen, I don't have a. I appreciate anybody who has some kind of connection with
Yeah,
this
but-
program.
I
But
think
don't
he
mean
just has a
I
connection
don't-
with
I would say
every-
psychosis. I would say it's more of
A disorder.
like being on the spectrum to a degree.
I mean, I'm
he's
just wondering.
he's an old
No,
man
no,
who
no,
wants
no.
to call and talk to people.
But how does he find all these phone numbers? And how do you know what I mean? Like, he lives in Dayton. How is he calling
he
or
can Google.
listening to a Kent?
I don't think he's Googling them.
No, that's
he's
what
not.
I mean.
He's
Like,
not a guy that's all that well versed on how to
No,
use a computer.
he might not have a smartphone,
but-
but you don't think he has a computer at home with Google on it?
No, I think he's got them all written down
That's
on a
what
slip
I
of
think.
paper.
And he would.
Well,
he just,
okay.
You think he goes in order? I'm
Probably.
honest. Like, 'cause
I think he's
Don't know.
maybe
They're-
Googled them or looked them up in the yellow pages.
or had
I don't
somebody
know,
look
yeah.
them up for him.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering because Dayton to Kent seems
Well, no, that dude was just listening to.
a
He was
local sports talk station in Kent. I thought.
But a lot of the places, I mean, if he's
maybe
calling,
a syndicated show or something.
but if he's calling places that he knows in Northeast Ohio, you're gonna know those phone numbers from when he lived up here.
Did he live
because
up
they've-
here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because the numbers never really change. I mean, 216-578-1007's been the number for here forever. But he's probably even calling the 800 number because he probably still has like a long distance phone line.
Well, does he call from a payphone?
He would call from
when he was
work.
at
Right,
Lowe's, he
that's
would
what I
call from the
thought.
break room. Now I think
Yeah.
he calls from his house.
God damn, you dick.
What?
Hey, Steve.
Yes, sir. I was
A
just
bunch of
wondering,
assholes.
have you ever had a poll or seen a poll? I know women generally like
I've
men
seen a
clean
poll.
shaven. Huh?
I've seen a poll.
Yeah, women like men clean shaven. How about do men generally like women clean shaven or vice versa?
I like my women to have a full beard, Steve. If that's what you're asking me. That's what I like. My wife prefers me to not be clean shaven because my beard is white, and she wants me to look old and undesirable.
That is patently
She
false.
wants me to look like Santa Claus,
No,
Steve.
I don't want you to look like Santa. This is so stupid. I'm not doing this.
Well, how long is your beard?
It is 4 feet long.
Well, that's like that Rip Van Winkle beard.
That's why they call me Rip Van Winkle.
Yeah, the Rip Van Winkle of talk radio. Everybody's going to sleep.
Yeah, everybody, I'm going to put you to sleep for 4.5 hours. How do you like that? I like my ladies clean shaven, Steve, if you're asking me.
Well, what's the percentage you think women liking men clean shaven? What is this, 50-50 or
37%.
I think women prefer some facial hair.
I think these days they do.
Yep.
No, I mean I like my women completely shaven.
You wanna-
Bald head, no eyebrows, wax the lip. I want the whole thing.
How about hairy legs?
Yes, I absolutely want hairy
I
legs.
went to high school with hairy legs.
It's class of 99. Okay, thank you, Steve.
Let's ask Gwen about me getting my diploma rescinded.
Mm-hmm.
I would like Gwen's input on this because I technically graduated from high school, but I didn't do the work. I didn't graduate on time, and then there was a correspondence course that I was supposed to do that I didn't do.
Okay.
He didn't even want to correspond with school.
That's right.
Okay.
So then my mom did it for me, sent it in, and she's like, go get your diploma. So like I graduated in fall of 2000.
Okay.
And what I want to do, because I didn't earn it, is call up my high school and see if they will take it away.
Sure. Yeah, you should do that.
Sure.
I think
Well,
either take it away or they
I think they should change your name to your mom's name and say that she graduated from your high school.
well, she only did one class. She don't have enough credits.
Well, she did probably that one
That
class.
your mom graduated from your high school.
She's already got a high school diploma. I'm trying to get mine taken away.
Did your mom go to Medina High School?
She went to, I think she graduated from, from Lodi.
It's not like an honorary
Or Cloverleaf.
degree. It's like
She went to Cloverleaf.
Okay. Where is that?
That's also down in
That's Medina County? though?
Medina County.
Okay.
'Cause she lived in Medina County when she was like her high school years, but then they kind of moved around, and then she moved back up towards Cleveland in after high school.
I feel like you should really take a minute to ask yourself why you're willing to put in more work to get your diploma revoked than you were to get the actual diploma.
Because that's who I am. I am a person
Right.
that is.
But
I don't
it's
follow.
paperwork, and you don't like paperwork. So
I want to do. I feel like there's a way to
more
do it.
to it.
There's got to be a way to do it without any paperwork.
I don't know.
Why would I have to sign anything? All I did was lie.
You got to jump through at least a hoop.
I can jump through. I'll jump through one hoop.
What if there's another hoop? You're just gonna stay in the middle?
Ugh. I don't know.
I'm
See,
just curious. I'm
I
more
just-
curious about why.
I don't know if anybody works in a high school and has any idea of this, if this can even be done.
Do you want like a red rubber stamp on your diploma, like denied?
I don't even
or,
know
like,
where my diploma is.
retracted?
So
Well,
I wouldn't even know how to find that. So they have to
what's the
print a
end
new
game
one.
The
here?
end game
Is
is
it
so.
visual?
The end game is he wants it to be as though he never existed at that high school.
No. I want it to be that I was at that high school, but I didn't graduate because I didn't earn that.
So you want to be
diploma.
you want to be a non-high school graduate?
Yeah,
Not even a GED.
right. I want to be a dropout.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's
I just
tough to
think-
be a dropout.
I know. I'm trying to be, and I can't get it done.
Well, were you wearing magic underwear at the time?
No, it was when I started wearing the underwear.
Okay, so underwear had nothing to do with it.
No, it had nothing to do with
Just checking.
Beauty school dropouts got all the attention back in the
it.
day.
I know.
Yeah. Especially when they were 30 and still in beauty school.
Medina school
I
dropout.
don't know, man. I'm not against the premise. I just think there's more to it psychologically.
Well, we're gonna try and get them on the phone when we come back from break. to
Who's
see
them?
Medina High School.
Hello?
We're going to try to get, hello, Medina High School. We're going to try to get someone of weight at Medina HS and see if they can.
At 5:30?
No, like we'll set it up when we come back after break.
Oh.
Holiday break, not this
Oh.
break. After our holiday
I was
break.
gonna say, I bet.
No, we
Dick
wanna
from
set-
Dayton has the phone number.
Hey, it's Dick. How's
Hey
everything going with
guys,
the
I got the
bees?
phone number for Medina High School.
the bees.
Hey, we hear from Mike sometimes. He checks in from the West Coast of Ohio.
Hey, Alan.
Hello, Mike.
Hey, Alan. Hate the show.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, I was calling in to ask you what you thought of my pubic hair, but Steve kind of stole my topic, so I'm going to have to go with something else.
You know what I think about your pubic hair, Mike.
Well, coming up, I wanted to speak about withdrawals. And, the husband of Gwen show is going to be off the air for a few weeks. I have probably about another week of work to get through without this distraction. And so I'm worried. I'm really worried. Even this weekend, there's just absolutely nothing going on. There's no events, nothing on Friday, nothing on Saturday to do. People are traveling. And so I don't know. It's just I'm going to be stuck in these crazy withdrawals. And I wondered if you had any advice.
Saturday's my birthday, so please feel free to bake me a cake, sing to me, and then just eat it yourself.
And try to incorporate your pubic hair into Gwen's birthday present if you could, Mike, just to bring it full circle.
Need a present. I was just talking about a
You
cake.
just wanted a cake
for him.
to be eaten
Just
on
him.
her behalf.
I just wanted him to have something to do.
I can
Bill,
think of
can
a
you
couple
think of
things.
anything that's going on this weekend?
So this Friday, the 16th, you got Bill Squire's Chris McQuanzica. That's at the Agora. Mm-hmm. It's got Mike Polk Jr. It's got John Bruton. It's got Jasmine Carter, John Armstrong, and Mary Santora, and me. So that's where you want to spend your Friday night, Mike. And then Saturday, starting around 2 o'clock, I'm going to be at the Ivy, filling in for Alan on the Cox Out pregame, getting everybody hyped up for that Browns game.
It's going to be the Squires Out pregame.
You
Yeah,
can
Squires
share the Puby birthday cake with Bill.
And then if you need something to listen to while if you're current on all the Alan Cox shows, you can always listen to a bunch of episodes of the Bill Squire Show or the Poundcake podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm happy as just a hairy bush now. Thank you so much, Bill.
Jesus Christ.
I also
All right.
went to high school with Harry
Thank
Bush.
you. Yeah, I was going to say.
Harry was the most popular name in 1981.
Bill's going to have his mom fill out the paperwork for his diploma to be revoked.
Oh, that would be better.
That makes
She'll do it.
sense. Yeah, she would.
I'd like my son removed. They go, is he a senior? He's 40. I'd like him. You 40?
Yeah, 40.
I'd like him removed from your records.
I had to think about that for a second.
There's a chance that the records aren't even digitalized. Like that, you just go and steal your file.
Ooh, now we're talking about
Now it's like an Ocean's 11 type
Yeah.
situation.
Right?
You're going
just
to get
need
in
to break into a file
and
cabinet.
get out there.
Is it just one file though, or does it have everybody's? Like,
Well, no, I think it'd be like a file folder with like Squire, Bill.
Why would they even have that?
Squire, Bill.
The filing system. I just don't know if it, someone
I'm
would
sure-
have had to put them all online.
I feel like it would have been digitized in
Why?
the year 2000.
You got to
use
have at the
computers.
very least, you got to have a tiny Asian acrobat to be your grease man. Waddle deedle!
It's
Bone dry!
the hard part is narrowing it down to which tiny acrobatic Asian.
Jason's in Medina.
How you doing?
What's going on, man?
Does he work at
Not
the
too
school?
bad. Bill, think you're funny. Gwen, you are hilarious.
Oh, I love
By the way,
you.
I'm 43 years old.
What am I, a dick?
No, you're awesome. I listen to you every day. You're not a dick.
He's being nice to your wife. Leave him alone.
Oh, please. Only I get to do that. All right. Hey, go ahead, Jason.
What's up, Jason?
So, I'm 43 years old. I had a son when I was 17. I did not graduate high school. I currently own a business, and I'm doing about $50,000 a year. I got $20,000 a month with payroll, and I'm doing it all with being a fucking retard.
Nope.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right, there,
He
dummy.
said being a silly goose. He's doing it all with being a silly goose.
Right. And how ironic that he called to brag about being a high school dropout. Okay, thank you, Jason. Appreciate the call there.
You silly goose.
What a goose. You know what'll clean the palate? A little sweet nothings from Jenna.
It's time for Sweet Nothings with Jenna from Poland.
I mean, when I, and I think it's Like, really.
This has been Sweet Nothings with Jenna from Poland.
If nothing else, she can really turn a phrase. I got to take a break. If you want to text 35192, AlanCoxShow.com. Want to watch, you can. And listen wherever on the iHeartRadio app.
The Alan Cox Show.
On 100.7